Welcome, everyone, to this week's episode of Unrooted Women's Basketball Edition. And my guest for this week's show is none other than junior post player on the women's basketball team, Destinee Bowie. Destinee, thanks so much for joining me on the show.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Let's start by getting to know you a little bit better. You're not far away from home. You're from the Sacramento area. You've been described, though, before by others as a homebody. How much do you miss home, and specifically your own bed?
Yeah. Okay. So I like being home. I don't miss being like home in my bed, but I miss like being home around family.
Okay.
And then but I'll go home and then I'm like, wow, I miss my room. Like I miss my teammates. So I just like to be comfortable, I guess.
And then you realize you miss your own bed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember Shannon Spataro on the first episode, she said that you were someone who complained sometimes when you were on the road that I'm not in my own bed, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah. I said that in the car ride. I was like, I can't wait to go sleep in my bed. But
well, yeah, because it's not as comfortable sleeping in a van, obviously.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's not possible. Now, Ashlyn Monk and Aaliyah Brantley are also both from the Sacramento area. Did you ever play against them growing up?
Ash, I don't remember. She's older than me, so I don't remember playing her. But I remember playing AB, Aaliyah. I played her freshman year. I played her like freshman in high school. Mm-hmm. It was rough.
It was rough. So she owned you in that game, or?
Yeah, because I just started playing basketball freshman year. So like when I played her, it was like, she was really good.
So you were a late bloomer.
Yeah.
What did you do anything before that?
Gymnastics, but it didn't really work out because I grew.
Because I was gonna say you're a little bit too tall now. So when did you hit that growth spurt then?
I think it was like 8th grade.
Wow.
I was actually shorter than most of my friends. I was like, you guys are so tall. And then like next year I was like,
Isn't it funny how that works out?
Yeah.
The shorter people growing up wind up being some of the tallest people later on because then they just keep on growing.
I mean, I was tall, but I wasn't like 6'.
I was going to say, you weren't 6'2".
Yeah, no.
Yeah, exactly. Now, it's almost looked unfair this season to watch you against some of the other post players because of that size that you just mentioned. All you have to do for the most part is just get to the rim and you're scoring points. What's the key to being a successful player in the post?
I think like not hesitating about it. So like if you get the ball, like if you take too long to think about what you're going to do, then they catch on. And then also being like quicker than your defense. Because I know when I play defense and like someone goes really fast, you don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, but I just do like little fakes. I fake a lot.
Yeah, and it certainly doesn't hurt that you're 6'2".
Yeah.
So that's also another key.
Helps, yeah.
That's another key to the position. Okay, let's talk a little bit about the team now. There were no actual contests that counted this past week for the Oaks, but there was an exhibition against Santa Clara University. What was it like taking on an NCAA Division I opponent?
It was cool to play in the stadium, and also they're like probably the biggest competition we had so far. So it was like eye-opening to see how good teams can be out there. It was rough for me, I'm not gonna lie. That was really, they were better than, well not better, but they were like stronger, a lot stronger than anybody we played. They're really athletic. Yeah. So it was like a,
Yeah, you're not going to see maybe as many individual players like that even in the AI, but then you put them all together on one team and then you realize, oh my goodness, this is the level of competition you see up there. It's such a different experience.
Yeah.
Now Menlo turned it around, played a lot better in the second half than he did in the first half, where you guys only scored 20 points as a team. What adjustments were made at halftime to allow you guys to put up over 40 in the second half?
I think what helped me personally is we had a really intense talk about competition. Like we're just there to compete. Like we already knew that, like, not to say like we knew the outcome, but
you knew it was going to be tough.
Yeah, it was going to be hard. So we just came out like we had nothing to lose, so we just fought. We had a lot of shots falling. Our shots actually fell. We played like better defense, better together. So it just like flowed.
Yeah. How much pressure do the guards take off of you and the other post players on this team? Because like you said, they're starting to hit some shots in the second half of that game, and that's something they've been doing all season long.
I had to ask the other post players about this, like for their opinion. I think it's like, when we get the ball and like we get double teamed, it's like good to know that like you can pass it out and they'll like make the shots, or you don't have to like go in and out. So it's like relieving more than like less, because it's always pressure. There's always pressure when you play, but it's more relieving when they can hit shots. So like it's like balances out.
And it goes both ways, because then they feel, of course, I've talked to Selena and Ashlyn here on the show, they say that you guys are the biggest reasons why they're playing better. You say they're the reasons why you're playing better.
Yeah, they help.
It just goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
Now, this interview is being conducted here on Wednesday, the night the Oaks are going to try to go 10-0 for just the second time in program history. You guys play Holy Names tonight. How big of a conversation piece has the 10-0 start been?
It's been good. We've been talking about it. It's really good for like our confidence to be 10-0. It just looks good, sounds good, makes us feel good. But clearly after the Santa Clara game, we know we have a lot to work on, and we know that like at any night, any team can like stop us from our, run. So we don't get like too cocky about it. We're more like every night we go out and fight.
Yeah.
And that's what got us to be 9-0.
Yeah.
And 10-0 tonight, hopefully.
And it certainly doesn't hurt that the last time the Oaks went 10-0 to start a year, won a conference title. Yeah. So, good little nugget to know right there. If you guys get to 10-0, things are going to look good for the Oaks once they get into GSAC play. Now, the Hoopin Surf Classic is coming up next week in Hawaii. This will be your first time participating in the tournament. The Oaks were there last year. How hard can it be to focus on tournament play when you're in such a fun and relaxed environment like Hawaii?
Well, this is my first time going to Hawaii. So
Ever?
Okay. So I don't know. I just think it's like a business trip. Like, we're there to play basketball,
Okay.
If you think about it like that. But we also like practice every day. So it's not like we're not like thinking about basketball or whatever. Yeah. And it helps that we play the last two days we're there. So we can get all our fun out and stuff. And then the last 2 days it's like business, just sweep them,
Business against two very tough teams, Carroll College and Campbellsville University, both ranked in the top 10 in the nation. All right, Destinee, let's get into the final segment of the show. It's called Brownie Bites. I'm going to ask you 3 random off-the-wall questions. You give me your best answers. Question number 1. The worst teammate to room with on the road is?
That's funny because she's actually my roommate, but it'd be Ashlyn.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm used to it, but I'm sure it'd be Ashlyn. She snores really loud.
Oh, so that's the reason why.
But I'm used to it, so, But for other people, it's probably Ashlyn.
So you can still fall asleep even though she's snoring? I can't do that.
It's loud, it's hard, but I just listen to music sometimes or...
All right, well, hey, whatever helps. Question number 2. Which teammate is most likely to lose in a pillow fight?
I think Anya.
Why?
I don't know, I feel like we would start and then she'd just be done with it, like over it.
Well, so certainly against you. You have the size advantage on her. That's not fair.
Yeah, I think it'd be Anya. She'd probably get frustrated and be like, I'm done. Something like that.
She's not persistent when it comes to that. Okay, and then question number 3. Which teammate would build the best snowman?
Oh, I don't. Creative. I'd probably say Lexi.
Okay.
I just feel like she would, like, take it very serious and build a great snowman. Like, I'll probably I'd probably start the snowball fight. I wouldn't really build a snowman.
You're the one that's building the snowman at first, then you realize it sucks, and then you're just like, screw this, you're taking the snow and you're throwing it at everybody.
That's exactly what would probably happen.
And then you're going to use the remains of your snowman as a fort to try and hide behind.
Yeah, everyone will go for me because I started it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's how it is. Everyone's going to gang up on you, and then it becomes every woman for herself. Yeah. So that makes sense. Destinee, thank you so much for joining me on the show. I appreciate it. And fans, the Oaks they're at home tonight, though when this episode airs, you won't be able to come out and watch them because guess what? The game will already be over. But the Oaks are going to Hawaii on Tuesday and Wednesday, the 19th and 20th of December to participate in the Hoop and Surf Christmas Classic down in Honolulu. The first day they take on Carroll College. They're ranked 21st in the nation. Tip-off for that one is 2 o'clock here West Coast time. And then the next day, Wednesday the 20th, they will take on third-ranked Campbellsville University. To wrap up the tournament, they will begin play at 11 o'clock a.m. on Wednesday the 20th before they return home following Christmas, and they will be participating in the Peninsula Classic hosted right here at Menlo College. Well, this will be the last Unrooted interview for 2017, so we invite you to tune in to the 2018 episodes when Destinee Bowie will select the next interviewee right here on Unrooted Women's Basketball Edition. Until then, we will see you next time. Have a Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.